Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Let us see what important messages you may need to know at this time. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Gemini. If you feel like the messages here do not resonate for you, please do check your other signs as well. Thank you, and let's begin. What does Gemini need to know and need to be aware of at this time? We ask for insights and guidance, please, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Starting this reading with the Knight of Cups energy, the Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So the first thing that I noticed, there's a lot of cup in your spread. This might be in regards to a specific person, relationship in your life. I see that it might be a very emotionally charged period, Gemini. But I also am getting that you're not expressing this towards the person directly. The Queen of Swords has a very tough exterior. She can manage not to show emotions or even hide certain feelings and emotions. If this is at work, let's say, you can still remain professional. Even if you feel like a situation greatly disappointed you, Gemini, you can still be professional towards that person. So I'm only citing examples. There's somebody here who you feel disappointed as well, but you're trying to remain civil, professional, respectful, especially in your words. The Queen of Swords, she is very accurate. She doesn't say things unnecessarily. You could be saying a few words towards this person, but it is something that is well thought of. Now, you may also make some kind of firm decision here to move forward, release and let something go in order for movement to happen, okay? An executive decision to move forward. Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So there might be fear that if you do look back, okay, because I feel like the direction of the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords all point out to this direction, and in studying tarot, that means looking forward. I feel like you're purposely not looking back or responding to someone's communication message, right? The Page is a messenger. It's like you don't want to listen to what they have to say or open up the message for fear of opening up all of these emotions once again. Because as far as you are concerned, you've already tried to deal with these emotions, okay? You see, the Queen of Swords, she has a motto that there's no sense in crying over spilled milk, right? And that's the Five of Cups, essentially crying over spilled milk, or in this case, wine, okay? So the Queen of Swords, she's saying there's no sense in crying over spilled milk, better to just clean it up and move forward. So that could be how you're coming across towards someone. It's like you don't want to talk about emotions or feelings and all of that because it's rather too painful. You see, the Queen of Swords, she's not tough for just no reason. Yes, she can be tough. She displays a very tough exterior. But because of all of her suffering and things that she's been through, right, she displays that kind of wisdom and strength. So I feel like all of your experience shape you to be who you are today. Gemini, somebody discerning, strong, very protective as well, intelligent, impartial. You're not the type to be easily fooled, okay? So you don't want to talk about feelings and emotions with someone because for some reason it tells me that this might have a paralyzing effect. You may tend to get into your head too much and overthink or start to overthink. So how this is looking like for me is that you don't want to look back to a point in your life where you may have felt like someone had such a strong effect on you. Their words, their message, right, has a very strong effect on you. It can be very paralyzing, or it puts you in a position of feeling very helpless. So emotions may have such an effect, emotional attachment. I also am getting that you're aware that if you let your emotions carry you away, you might not be able to see what you need to see. or discern facts, okay, from illusion. So there is that kind of awareness here, or conscious decision on your part to put the emotions on the side, okay? You feel like emotions may bring you or some kind of weakness. This person knows your weakness. Might be that they have a way with you in the past, Gemini. They know the right words to say to really soften you up, if that makes sense. But, you know, the Page of Cups, maybe this is someone that has a way with words. They have a very creative way of expressing. I often see this as a poet, an artist, somebody that's great with words. They're very romantic as well. For some reason, this no longer applies for you, or you don't want to fall for it anymore. For the flowery words, if that makes sense. You don't want to sugarcoat things as well. I do feel like someone may have had a tendency to sugarcoat things in the past. So here with the Six of Pentacles, again with the professionalism, I feel like you are abiding by some kind of contract or rule, or just remaining professional. If this is at work as well, you know, maintaining a great smile and doing your part, doing your role. You could also still be helping them out in one way, shape, or form, but you're making sure that you're not overextending yourself anymore. I feel like you are taking a step back, keeping things more in balance, also checking in yourself. I'm getting Gemini, some of you may be checking in with yourself here. Am I overextending? Right? Some of you may be cautious in your actions towards this person, not to give the wrong message. You know, this is strictly professional. I keep getting that, or strictly work related, nothing more. However, the person that you are dealing with, they're quite the opposite, Gemini. They're feeling very emotional at this time. There's a lot of cup here, okay? They're definitely in their feelings. And with the Five of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of regret. Somebody feels down and feels like they let you down, they disappointed you, or that they ruined something here. They ruined the opportunity with you. All right, so for some of you, it might also be that you found out this person was very, very secretive. There were things that they didn't like to be upfront about, okay? But this could be something too late with the Five of Cups. It might have been a situation where you hope someone could have been honest from the beginning, and things could have been saved somehow. This might have been secrets that were self-serving with the Nine of Cups. Or you were seeing them one way, but they were doing another, is what I'm getting here as well. Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, I keep getting self-serving tendency. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So this could be completely work-related, or for some of you, might have been someone you met because of work. I'm getting that you are now putting your foot down and being firm with the Queen of Swords. Yes, and you're trying to see and weigh decisions, weigh pros and cons. Might be that this person wants to work things out with you and make amends with you. Gemini, Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Or may seek closure. There was a chapter that came to an end. I feel like some of you are saying it's time to move forward, time to open up to new possibilities. You're very fearless. That's how you're coming across with the Queen of Swords. Like you already set your mind that this is what you want. You want to focus on the job. You want to get it done. The World card can mean completion. And there's going to be a sense of fulfillment in being able to complete what you set your mind to do. Or for some of you, closure as well. Closing this chapter, opening your heart for healing and new blessings. But I feel like this past person, they feel like things are not done between you both, and for some reason I'm getting that they want to work things out. They could be sending you out a message, Gemini, or reaching out to you. Or you both may still be connected because of work, or you work at the same company, same field, whatever the case may be. I feel like with Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Somebody regrets that they haven't been very considerate or that they haven't done their part. Somebody may have been too passive, complacent with the Knight of Cups. I also am seeing here, Gemini, that they get very emotional. And you try to talk to them rationally. You want to find out the truth, but they get so emotional. Let's see. We're going to clarify this messages, okay? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why is the Knight of Cups here? The Hangman. All right, this might be one of those things where, Gemini, you have already outgrown the connection. You're not as close to this person as you once were, or their presence, their words do not affect you as much as it did back then. You don't want to look back into the past and talk about things in the past. You want to keep moving forward. But this person may be bringing things back up in the past. They're pretty hung up, okay? They're not completely over something that happened in the past. It feels like they want to pick up from where you left off. Why is the Five of Cups energy here? We have the Page of Swords. I feel like somebody has been watching you from a distance or even on your social media. The Page of Swords tells me that this person, they have detached themselves, but they never really stop observing you from a distance. I also am getting that because of the distance between you both, they were able to really discern their feelings for you, Gemini. Why is the Nine of Cups here? The Sun card. And why is the Six of Pentacles here? The Hermit. So, yes, I feel like this is making sense. It might be that in the past, Gemini, you were the one who was very nurturing in this relationship, but you felt like this person didn't really give their all. You felt like you made a lot of sacrifice. And then for some of you, you may have also felt ghosted by the Hermit. That someone just disappeared, cut communication. You felt like you've given them something, you helped them out, but they disappeared. Like somebody did not reciprocate, or they didn't really stick to their word, did not commit themselves. You thought that there was some kind of understanding here, mutual respect, or that you both were headed towards the right direction, but all of a sudden something has been put on a halt. And it's like you were trying to find explanation and answers, but it's like this person isn't able to provide you with a clear answer. The Sun card and the Nine of Cups energy, now they're coming back and they want the attention. I'm getting a lot of emotions, like somebody's emotional. They want your undivided attention, Gemini. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance, but you're exercising a lot of restraint. I feel like you're keeping yourself calm, cool, collected. The Temperance also talks about really analyzing the situation, okay? Temperance reminds us to be mindful of any decisions we make at this time. There's a need for balance and reassessment. You should really bide your time with this, okay? Now, for some of you, you feel like there's nothing in particular that you need to do. You know, you already made up your mind. Or for some of you, for some reason, I'm getting it is what it is. You're seeing things for what they are. All right? You're not somebody needs to stop making an excuse and just need to be more honest. Okay? So that is what I'm picking up for your reading, Gemini. Please take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I do feel like for some of you, you might be open to hear what this person has to say, but it's like you refuse to talk about emotions at this point. Right now, this very moment, you're choosing to shield your feelings and deal with this by looking into the facts, absorbing all information before making judgment. There's a new you that's emerging here for sure. And I feel like this person is seeing the changes in you, Gemini. All right, thank you so much for watching till the end. Take care at this time, and namaste.